Hello mighty people, welcome back. This video is a part of Pandas Beginner to Master series. So till now if you haven't watched the previous Pandas videos, please watch them and then continue from this video. In this video, we are going to explore how to set the index to the data frame, how to reset the existing index of the data frame. We will cover different gotchas in the set and resetting index of the data frame. So before starting this video, only a few people of you have subscribed our channel. Most of you are watching these videos without subscribing our channel. So please we request you to subscribe our channel so that our channel will be more reachable to the new people. Our channel will develop automatically and we will get motivation to do such interesting and more informative videos. So please subscribe our channel. Let us start the video. First of all, open PyCharm in your PC. So if you don't know how to handle PyCharm, how to install PyCharm, how to create file, how to write code in PyCharm, please watch the video mentioned in the description box and then continue from here. So this is a code I need to explain to you in this video. So here I have imported Pandas as PD. If you don't know how to install Pandas, please watch the mentioned video. Here I am making a data frame using reading Excel of e-commerce sales data. This Excel data is mentioned in the description box. You can download the Excel file and you need to paste the Excel file in this project folder and then you need to continue from here. Here at the line 6, I have put a breakpoint in order to pause the flow of execution. In empty space, right click on it and click on debug reset index file. Execution is paused at this breakpoint. Okay, so under threads and variables, you can find df. Right side, click on where's data frame. So it is a data frame which is created from the Excel sheet. So it is a data we need to explore now. So index is nothing but a primary key which identifies the unique values or which identifies the rows uniquely. We can compare index like for geographical locations, we will have pin codes, right? There will be pin code for your location or your home address also. So in this way, similar to the pin code, as pin code identifies your location, same way index identifies the row location in the data frame. So here by default, the index will be numerical, like starting from 0 to the length of the data frame minus 1. For example, there are 200 rows in this data frame. The last index will be 200 minus 1. So 199 is the last row. It is because indexing will be starting from the 0. So by default, index will be numerical starting from 0 to the length of df minus 1. So now let us see how to set a new column as an index and how to reset the existing index. Okay, close this. On the empty space, right click and you can click on evaluate expression, or on the three dots here, you can click on it. You will find evaluate expression, or click on alt plus F8. So it is a shortcut to open evaluate expression. Now here you can type df.index. See, here you can see result is a range index. Starting value is 0, top 200, step 1, which indicates that starting will be 0 and range will be total 200 and step will be 1. Step indicates that the difference between the first index to the next corresponding index. Like 2 minus 1 is 1, which indicates the step value. So by default, indexing will be 0 to length of df minus 1. You know it, right? So in the data frame, you can see there are customer name column. Now I want to set customer name as index. How to do that? Close it. Now df.set underscore index. In this, you need to enter a column like customer name. So set index of customer name is a column name which you want to set as an index of the data frame. So click on evaluate expression. See, it is returning a data frame. Let's view the data frame. See, index has changed from zeros to like numerical 0, 1, 2 to customer name as index. And here you can find there will be no customer name column in the data frame because we have manually set that customer name column as index. So it is how you need to set index. But the gotcha here is it is a temporary result. But here right side you will find where's data frame. It is an actual data frame. Open it. See, actual data frame has numerical values as index, which indicates that the execution which we have done here, df.setIndex of customer name, it has temporarily set customer name as index, but original data frame has not been affected. So df.setIndex of customer name will not manipulate the original data frame. For the permanent changes in the index, you need to place in place equal to true. So in the previous one we got result as data frame, right? Now execute it. See, here result is none type because it is not giving data frame as result, because the column customer name is set as a index originally in the data frame. Here you can open original data frame. See, original data frame index is changed from numerical values to the customer name. It is permanent change. It is how you need to set index using any column. Now let us see reset index. So clear everything. Reset index. Reset index is nothing but just now we have seen customer name is set as index, right? Now I want reverse of it. Now I don't want customer name as index. I want customer name to be independently a column in the data frame. So I need to reset it. In order to do so, we need to use reset. df.reset index. Click on evaluate. Click on view as data frame. See, here the index is a numerical value. Customer name is a independent column in the data frame. So from the index, customer name came out and it is became as an independent column. So index is changed and it is reset. So index has reset. And we need to compare it with the original data frame, right? So here in the right side, you can see view as data frame. Click on it. See, original data frame has not affected. The column index is customer name. Right now, customer name is index in the original data frame. It is not changed the original data frame permanently. So in order to do so, you need to enter in place equal to true. In place equal to true, click on evaluate. See, the result is none type, which indicates it is changed the original data frame permanently. You can open original data frame. See, original data frame has index of numerical type. Customer name is became a new column independently. So it is how you need to reset the index. And one more thing I need to tell you here is, here once again let us set index. Select the set index, df.setIndex. See, open data frame. I have changed customer name to index. Now you need to know how to reset index and drop columns. What I want to tell you is, for example, currently the index of this data frame is customer name, right? So now we want to reset the index. Then there will be a new column introduced like customer name. Now I don't want that column to be present in the data frame. So after resetting, I want to delete that column. How to do so? Simple. Open evaluate expression, df.resetIndex, drop true. Click on evaluate expression. Click on view as data frame. See, customer name was index previously. Now there is no customer name column in this data frame. What happened here is, after resetting the index, the customer name will become independent column. Here we have used drop true, right? Then the newly introduced customer name column was dropped, which is deleted. After resetting the index, if you don't want that column as independent column, then you need to use drop equal to true. By default, drop will be false. Here we are manually changing drop equal to true. Here we are telling the pandas to drop that column. Okay, here we have dropped the column. But in the original data frame, index is with customer name. It is not changed in place. So here you need to enter in place equal to true. Click on evaluate expression. See, none has written. Open original data frame. See, index is changed from customer name to the numerical values and there is no customer name column in the data frame. So which indicates that drop was executed successfully. So it is how you need to drop columns. Now for example, I want to set two columns as an index. How to do so? Open evaluate expression, df.setIndex, enter a list, enter column names. See, I want to set customer name and product as index. So in df.setIndex, you need to enter the columns you want to set as index in a list, like list of customer name and product. Click on evaluate. Sorry, customer name is dropped just now, right? So we need to debug it again. So here click on this red color button. It will stop debugging. Now again start debugging. Now open evaluate expression, df.setIndex of columns customer name comma product. Click on evaluate expression. See, data frame. You can see two columns, customer name and product, are changed to index. So it is how you need to set index using multiple columns. Okay, now I don't want these columns to be index. I want to reset it. Let us see. It is not a permanent change, right? In the original data frame, index is not changed. So here put in place equal to true. See, original data frame got two columns as index. Now I want to reset index. Let us see what happens. Click on evaluate. See, those both columns, customer name and product, are changed to independent columns from the index. See, these are now two independent columns. So for example, if you want to drop after resetting, then you can use reset index drop equal to true. See, you won't find customer name and product in this data frame. So if you want it to be permanent change in the original data frame, you need to use in place equal to true. Click on evaluate. Open original data frame. See, index has been reset and those two columns were dropped from the data frame. So it is how you need to use drop, in place, set index and reset index. Now here I want to show you a small gotcha, which is okay. Now let us set two columns as a index. So select this code, click on evaluate. So there is no customer name, right? So restart the debugging again. Okay, set customer name and product as index. Select the line, open, evaluate expression, click on. So index has been set with 2 columns. What I want to show you here is df.reset index will create those 2 columns as independent columns, right? If you put drop equal to true inside the reset index, it will drop both the columns like customer name and product. Now I don't want both columns to be dropped. I want only product to be dropped. Then outside of the index, enter drop columns equal to product. Click on evaluate expression. See, the customer name will be there, but product will be dropped. So it is how you need to manually drop only specific columns, and it is not a permanent change. I will show you why. Because here the index is not reset. So that is why I am saying here using in place equal to true, you will get an error. Like see here you can't use in place equal to true for any of this. Like if you have used here, you got error, right? You can put here also, but you will get error. So using in place equal to true here will not give error, because and in the original data frame also you won't find the column product is dropped. What happens here is this df.reset index will return a data frame. I will show you why. It will return a data frame. So it will be the result of that df.reset index, right? So for that it will drop. Using drop columns equal to product and in place true will be applied to the result of the reset index, which is a data frame. So you can't use in place inside of the reset using drop outside of the reset. So it is how you need to set specific columns as index and reset the index using drop and in place. So each and every command or query taught in this video must be practiced. Without practicing the code, you won't get anything and you won't become any data scientist. In this AI evolution era, if you are perfect with the fundamentals, then only you can play with LLMs, agents and RAGs. So please practice thoroughly. Use ChatGPT to learn more around these data frames and get the conceptual knowledge also. If you have any errors or any doubts or queries, please enter them in the comment section. If you find this video interesting, then please share this video among your friends and WhatsApp groups. So till now, if you haven't subscribed our channel, please subscribe our channel and enable the bell notifications. Thank you for watching.